welcome back to our channel. I'm Sonia.
I'm Dupree.
And we are the Stockman crew. So today is a gorgeous day here in PA, so we figured we would make it a tour day.
Yes.
So today we are going to give you a tour of our rig, which is exciting.
Yeah.
We meant to do that maybe like 2 weeks ago.
We kind of wanted to,
organize
a little bit, kind of get it to the point where it was actually
decent
and tourable.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's really there yet, but we're going to do it anyway.
As you guys may know, we actually dubbed our rig Lady Coco.
I think it's appropriate. It is a 33-foot Koala Ultralight. So I think Lady Coco fits fine.
I think so.
I think it's a great name.
And in this camper, we have a bunkhouse. We have our own sleeping quarters as well. And one of the things that we will show you in this video, some of the things that we like and some of the things that we don't really like.
Right, the pros and cons. I think the perks for us, and the majority of the reason as to why we actually bought the rig, is the outdoor kitchen, as you can see behind us. We were always outside in our campsite anyway, so we wanted the outdoor kitchen to be the main focal point of the camper. We'll talk more about our pros and cons once we head inside, but we wanted to start outside first to show you our storage space, of course, the outside kitchen.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know and are new to our channel, kind of what we pull with when we go camping.
All right. So with that being said,
you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, on to the outdoor kitchen. One of the things that we truly love, we actually just purchased it. I actually got it for a graduation present. Is the fridge. This is a 3.3 cubic fridge here. That's actually a little dirty, but we can store the adult drinks and kids drinks in here as well. Like this here, so you can easily grab, easy accessible here.
Right.
But you got the cabinets here, plenty of storage outside, which is really good. Storage here. I like this thing here. We actually put our little lighters inside here. And then one of my favorites is the outdoor grill. Like Sonia said, is one of our favorite things to do, so I try to use this as much as possible. All right, so one of the things that we really truly like is the outdoor microwave. When we went to purchase a camper, one of the first things we said was we have to have an outdoor kitchen, and having the microwave is totally a bonus because we use the microwave inside a ton, for popcorn, rewarming things up. Sonia is a coffee fanatic as well as myself. And once you have coffee and then it gets cold because you're sitting in there, warm it back up and it's absolutely good. So having that is great. We also have outdoor water. The kids can come wash their hands, using the stinky slinky. I can come right here and wash my hands, which is really good. And then we have more storage here. Kind of like a small storage area, but I can easily throw my paper towels up there, more things for the grill. But this is our outdoor setting here. It also features a light. One of the things that we wanted to make sure we kept was the outdoor shower. Our last trailer, little JJ, had an outdoor shower and we used that a ton. We probably went to the beach at least 4 or 5 times last year, and each time we used the outdoor shower. So we wanted to make sure that we maintained the outdoor shower, which we do have here. And a bonus was more storage area here. This storage is used for the water hose here, as well as the pieces for the stinky slinky. Having this extra storage space here is by far the best because I don't have to go back and forth from the front to the back to get the extra storage. What we actually do have is the hollowed out bumper for the stinky slinky to actually go inside there. And that's actually that's good to have too because the stinky slinky is actually able to hook up. I don't have to go far. Prior to this, we actually had a makeshift one that I actually used PVC pipe, and that was good to use, but not as pretty as this one here. In the process of looking for a camper, one of the things that we actually wanted was a vacuum sealed sidewalls here. And I tell you what, it does make a difference. We actually went camping in this. I think you guys seen the video. It was snowing, and we could not feel a difference from this wall to these walls. Now, granted, they're only like 1.5 to 2 inches thick, but it was very, very warm. Having these vacuum sealed walls makes a difference. On to the front here, they're a decent size. I said they're probably about a good 8 to 10 inches wide here. Right now it's a total mess, but we can fit exactly the things that we needed in there. On to the front. This is definitely a game changer here. We have an electric tongue jack. I'm telling you, I love it. My son love it. Last one we actually had the crank open, and I think there was a video. I'm not sure if we posted it on to our YouTube or onto our Facebook page. We had like a crack in my neck where I couldn't move, and it was because of this here. It was not being used to cranking it up. Now I did get used to it, and I didn't have another spasm, back spasm or neck spasm. But this here, it works out great. It's powered up and down, as well as it has a light on here, which is good. The propane tanks, we have 30 bottle tanks here, 2 of these. The other portion of the pass-through, it does have a light on the pass-through here. Our tow vehicle is a 2008 Chevy Suburban LTZ. We love this vehicle. Definitely one of our most comfortable vehicles we ever owned. One of the things that kids love the most is the entertainment system that they have in the back. They can watch all the DVDs and have their own headsets that they can use. And we also utilize the sunroof and moonroof all the time, especially in this weather like this, where the weather is between 65 and 75, where you can actually have it open and the sun's not glaring or it's not too cold. So we definitely utilize this vehicle a ton, not just when we're towing, pretty much almost every day. With that, we're gonna have to pass the camera along to my lovely wife, and she's gonna show you the inside.
Now that Dupree has showed his favorites outside, let's head inside. Welcome to Lady Coco. I know if you guys have been watching our channel or see like our social media posts, we do post like a few clips and stuff of the inside. So you probably know what half of it looks like already, but we just wanted to give you the full-blown tour. Let's start here in the kitchen. So let me show you what I did. Now this is our main cabinet where I guess you would put like your dishes, your plates, your cups, that type of stuff. So I had to make it work with what I had. So these came from Walmart, which were like a huge help. So I just stuck my plates up here. If you look here, I have like my seasonings in the basket so they're not like rolling around. Of course, our French press comes with us everywhere. Just like our popcorn, coffee cream. I have my cups tucked back here. Microwave, of course. I do use it for storage because we have these huge tubs, which are like our pancake mixing, our prep. Everything goes in these bowls. So that stays up here when we travel. So this is like all our kitchen utensils, extra lighters, scissors, candle, in case it gets funky in here. Just a little bit of everything in here, just in case. We do have 2 drawers, and this is more like the kitchen towels, and if I need to put this out to like dry the dishes or something, then I'll stick that out. The sink is where all our pots, pans, our skillets. Right now I have my cleaning products under there too, plus any bug spray and sunblock. In here it's the same thing, guys, storage. But it's just cleaning stuff right now. So another pro for us is, well, at least for me, is the sink. I love the sink. It's huge. I love the color tones that are coming throughout the camper. And that's another thing that drew us to this camper. We are camping, doing dishes. This is another pro I found on Amazon. Of course, we sit it out here to dry our dishes. But then when we go to leave, it is also collapsible that I can put it away or just throw it in the sink to dry and head home. So I do love this thing. Typical camper stove. It's mini. We don't really use it. So this here I found, actually I saw this on YouTube first from another family who travels full-time. It's a multi-use table. Not really a table, but like extra counter space, I guess. I don't move it often. So it sticks. But obviously you can tell it sticks. It does not move from here. But when I use it, it's more like a prep space. If we're sitting and we need to like get on our laptop for something, but we're on the couch, I'll just sit it on my lap. Looking at the fridge, we're not camping this weekend, but I'll show you what we have. Just leftover drinks from our previous weekend. But when we are camping, it is pretty much filled to the brim with food and drinks and our, condiments. Same deal. We are hooked up. Our electric is hooked up, so it's nice and cold. Oh, also, one thing in the kitchen that I do love, especially when it's late at night, I don't want all the lights on. Just turn these bad boys on. It doesn't look good now because it's daylight, but at night, when I just want a little bit of light on, these look really good, our LED lights. Our pictures, I said this year I'm going to just post pictures from like our previous trips and just kind of fill it up. I thought that would be kind of cool. If you guys follow us on social media, my mom got this for us, the Stuckman Crew Happy Campers. I did have it framed. The frame didn't fit because it was like huge, so Dupree thought it was a great idea just to hang it with like Velcro strips or like command strips, and it's worked so far. It's not coming off, it stays on even when we travel. It's good. So let me show you guys this, because last year I didn't do this and my broom and mop were like across the camper floor when we would travel. So I found this on Amazon. These are really cool, guys. Just hooked onto the wall. And when you guys go to leave or whatever, it stays on there. So anyway, we'll just stick to this side and move this way. On to the bathroom. Let me turn this off. This might be too loud. Okay, guys. So this is probably a con for me. I'm just saying. I know it's a camper. I know I shouldn't be complaining. But it is small. But I'm happy to have a bathroom at this point. We have a regular tub. We do have pretty good storage there under the sink. So if you are a, what's that movie, honey?
National Lampoon. Yes,
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's hilarious. Love it. All right, guys. Now, on to the kids' bunkhouse, which is insane. Let me just say, like, they love this space. They don't want to ever leave it, which is probably not good. So Tay sleeps up here. They have great shelving here that they just stuff clothes in during the week or the weekends. Towels, they put their shoes up here. Now this one does stay empty if we ever have other kids that come over and spend the night with us when we're camping. And of course our youngest sleeps at the bottom, so it's easy in and out because we don't have a ladder on this side. But let me tell you another thing that they love, and they asked for this. This is what they got, guys. This is what they have going on. This is the mood lighting that they have when they're sitting here watching TV in the evenings or when it's raining. They'll come in here and they'll like turn the lights on. Yeah. Their idea, not ours. So we thought it was pretty funny. That's the kids' space. So we're going to move on down this way. Let me start with this little pantry cabinet. It is not organized, okay? So no judging yet. Just like in the kitchen, I bought another shelf at Walmart. They're like 10 bucks. It wasn't too bad. But this can also be a hanging shelf if you need to add like clothes or whatever. And then there's a smaller one in here. But I just have like the kids stuff down here. There's summer toys, sparklers, some lights. These are a few photos from last season that are some of our favorites from our adventures. So of course Maine, we have North Carolina in here, New Hampshire. So I thought this would be a really great touch to the camper. We also have a string art from a friend that I work with, one of the nurses who does string art. It's amazing. You guys should look her up on Facebook. Maybe I'll try to put the link down in the description. But she made this for us in the beginning of this year, right after Christmas. And I just added at the bottom the Stuckman Crew. Another thing that we really love is the Homedics sound system. And of course it gives you all the options. And I leave it over here in this corner because our kids are right here. So it just makes some great background noise, or even if their windows are open, this still helps. And I feel like it helps everybody sleep a little bit better at night. But the doors that we have in this camper, they're not really like sliding doors. They're just more like the accordion style door. Kind of flimsy. Serves its purpose, I guess. The dinette is really what was another pro for us. We wanted the space, we wanted the room. We wanted the room to be able to sit, especially if it's raining or it's cold and we don't want to be outside. We all fit here perfectly. So the storage in here is insane. Let me just show you the storage. So this is our storage. It is the same size storage around the U dinette, which is crazy amount of space. And the baskets that we have our linens in and the games, I found at Target for probably like 12 bucks. Plenty of room. Whether it's card games or we sit around and talk, sit around and have some popcorn, pop a movie on. Definitely a plus for us. The mini sofa area we do love. It's very comfortable. We do have extra storage in here if ever needed, which we have nothing in there yet. But I'm sure by the end of the season, something will be in there. Dupree and I usually sit here. The kids kind of lay out here having some popcorn on the dinette area. The couch does pull out into a bed as well, but we haven't had the need for that yet. So this is probably my favorite part, the entertainment and the indoor fireplace. It wasn't a need, obviously, but when we saw it, we were like, oh my gosh, this ties it all in for us. And this alone for us, when we were camping in the snow like 3 weeks ago, this is all we had on for a little bit, and it heated up the camper for us, which was great. We have our movies all set up here. Have it pretty much the whole way over. Also with the TV, which is a great perk, it does swivel. So when it's late at night and the kids are like, I'm going to bed, then we go to our room and we can flip it to us, which is a plus. All right, guys. That is really neat. And then usually in the mornings, then we just bring it back so they can watch TV or movies or whatever. So that's a great perk too. Last but not least, our room. So let's go check it out. As you know, if you guys watched our renovation vlog for our previous hybrid camper, JJ, I had command hooks everywhere. Not our sponsorship. I just love command hooks. They just make everything a lot easier. So I put the hooks up here for our hats because we are always wearing a hat, especially during the summer. As you can see around the room too, they're everywhere, especially for our hoodies. Great storage. This is really not organized. I just have some baskets in here, some extra towels, beach towels. It's really not too full, but it is a plus, that's for sure. So it doesn't look that big, but it really is a really good space. It's deep. I do have that black felt on the command hooks towards the ground there. We are going to use that for our shoes. It just gets annoying to be tripping over sneakers and sandals all day. The space in here is actually really good. I know it seems tight, and when the doors are closed, it seems even tighter compared to where we were last season in our hybrid camper, having to flip-flop these beds in and out. I'm not complaining. This is our room, our space, our getaway. Storage here is actually really good. So honestly, this is probably part of my pros. Another plus is these lights. So when one of us is sleeping and the other one is wide awake and can't sleep, you know, one person can be reading or on their phone or whatever, but that's really cool too.
You try to make sure you get all the details and what you want to talk about in the vlog about your setup, your camper setup. And so hopefully we touched on all that there. And if we didn't, please make sure you ask any questions in the comments or drop us a line. So thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button.
Yes.
We try to make sure we drop a new video every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Now that is tough. We are weekend warriors, so
Yes.
we don't always have footage or
content
to upload. But we've been doing pretty good so far.
Absolutely, absolutely. So.
And if you are on social media, feel free to follow us on Instagram at The Suckman Crew. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed our tour. We'll see you guys on our next video.
All right, on to the outdoor kitchen. The first part about, okay. All right, let me start it over.
Okay. Let's head inside and let me start that over.
Yeah.
How does this thing work, huh? All right, guys. Are you recording?
Yeah.
You are recording. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. So let's just move on.